The Indiana Fever have been the center of a ton of stories since selecting Caitlin Clark in the 2024 WNBA draft. One of those stories involved a foul on Clark by Dejanai Carrington of the Connecticut Sun. Unfortunately, one byproduct of that event is uncomfortable statements being hurled at certain players around the league. Caitlin Clark does not agree with these messages, and one former NFL wide receiver praises her for that stance. Dez Bryant took to social media to share his thoughts on the situation. "I'm glad she feel this way," Bryant wrote, in response to an image that describes Clark's opposition to having her name used to push racism and misogyny. "I feel sorry for Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Like I said before, I blame it on the media." Bryant is referring to controversy surrounding Clark and Chicago Sky forward Angel Reese. Clark suffered a flagrant foul from Chicago's Chindy Carter in a game earlier this season. Reese gained a lot of negative attention for sticking up for her teammate. "Clark didn't ask for all the nonsense," Bryant continued. "Imagine being in this situation. Imagine how hard it is to express your real self in this type of situation." Clark recently addressed the situation surrounding her constant media frenzy. "It's not something I can control," Clark said, via Jim Trotter of The Athletic. "So, I don't put too much thought and time to thinking about things like that. To be honest, I don't see a lot of it. Like I've said, basketball is my job. Everything on the outside, I can't control that." She also urged fans and spectators to start treating everyone with respect. "I think it's disappointing. Everyone in our world deserves the same amount of respect," Clark said. "The women in our league deserve the same amount of respect. People should not be using my name to push those agendas." The Fever pulled off another home win last night, in a 91-84 victory over the Atlanta Dream at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The win brings Indiana's record up to 4-10 on the season. The Fever got off to a hot start, putting up 59 points in the first half and entering halftime with a 15-point advantage. At one point, Indiana had an 18-point lead, their largest of the season. However, it almost slipped away. The Fever only put up 14 points in the third quarter and let the Dream claw their way back into the game in the fourth. Indiana held on to their victory thanks to a clutch performance from second-year player Aaliyah Boston. She iced the game with a game-clinching bucket with only 23 seconds on the clock. Boston ended the game with 27 points and 13 rebounds. The Fever also received strong performances Kelsey Mitchell, 24 points, and Katie Lou Samuelson, 11 points, which helped them stay ahead of Atlanta. Boston spoke about her strong performance. "In the fourth quarter, I just put emphasis on it to be dominant," Boston said after the game, via Chloe Peterson of Indy Star. "I've been needing one like this, where I feel like I'm dominant and I'm getting to my spots. So I'm really glad to have my teammates out there that trusted me, gave me the ball, and trusted me to make the shot."